You have to build your own invincible mindset. No man can avoid the hard work and reach the top just like anyone else. To be loved, valued, and to be respected. Those are the three important things of being a man. Today, we're gonna talk about making men masculine requires us men to be stronger and more assertive, not jerks or assholes. Okay, those are two different things. In this episode, we're gonna talk about the truths of life for men. And the earlier you learn about this, the better. Let's go. There are a lot of things I want to talk about, but first, the most important one is how to build your value in order for you to be valued as well. What does that mean? Let me explain. When you are born as a boy, a baby, as a child, you won't turn into a man unless you put in the work. You don't become a man instantly just because you were born as a boy. You need to provide to others in different ways to be loved, valued, and to be respected. Those are the three important things of being a man. Nobody cares about grown-up boys. They end up becoming a liability to everyone around them, which means they are eventually left behind for it. That's number one. Build your value to be valued. Number two, adapt to live a life full of hard work and responsibility. Everyone around you depends on you for their safe and happy life. You need to be strong and competent to fulfill all your responsibilities in life, which means your strength and your competence can only be earned through the hard work that you put in. No man can avoid the hard work and reach the top just like anyone else. It's not that easy. Never be afraid to put in the hard work and grind in the process, because in the process is where your growth actually starts. And by the way, if you're enjoying this episode, a subscribe to the channel would be manly. Number three, don't expect anything free from everyone. There's no such thing as free. There's always something in return that you will give in exchange for something that's free. You know, like signing up for social media, it's free. But there's something that you give in return for that, which is your attention, right? Your attention is very important. You can't expect anything from anyone you provide them within any way. You can't expect a woman to love you. You can't expect your child to respect you. And you can't expect the world to respect your existence. Bring what we call a high value. Being a high value man brings a lot of responsibilities. So it also gives you a wide range of powers that you can exercise yourself. The higher you are in the hierarchy of men, the more powerful you can be. Does that make sense? If it makes sense, leave a comment in the comment section down below. Moving on to number 4, which is you are on your own. You're not with someone else. You are on your own. Here's why. You have to learn how to be happy in your own company. I talk about this a lot in my post, wherein being alone is really a superpower. A lot of people are afraid being alone, and they think about different thoughts, bad thoughts, things that are depressing and such. And being alone means that you are strong enough to live by yourself. So you don't have to rely on other people to live. To lift yourself up and get back on your feet whenever life hits hard on you. And only a few men will really understand you, but no man can ever give you strength. The strength that you get comes from within, not from other people. People don't inspire you or motivate you. You could follow all inspiring people that you want, including me or other people that you see inspiring, but at the end of the day, no one is there to inspire you but yourself. And that requires a very good mindset. You have to build your own invincible mindset. And you want to be a king of your own kingdom and work to reflect that in your reality. You think like a king, therefore you act like a king. Not a king who's a douchebag or an asshole, but start living and acting like a champion way before you even become one. You know what they say, right? If you think you're wealthy, therefore you will become wealthy. You don't just wish to become wealthy, or you don't just wish to be strong. You have to think first that you are strong, that you are wealthy, and therefore it all begins here. This is the only way for you to survive and move on. You know what they say? Only the strongest survive. If you are weak, you're the first one to go. You know, in zombie apocalypse, who's the first to go? The big fat guy, right? Because he can't run. Or those that don't have the wits. I know you guys know the series Squid Game. Who survived? Ones who are smartest. It plays into the part that you have to remember that you are always on your own. That's one of the lessons of that game, is that you're never a team. You're never a team. There's no such thing as loyalty. Your loyalty should belong always to yourself and nobody else. So that's number 4. In addition, you want to aim to be complete on your own. Why do I keep repeating about being happy and content and being strong, being alone? Because the less people you depend on for anything, the stronger and more invincible you actually become. Know this for a fact. Just think of it right now. You are destined to be a champion, to be a king, to be the alpha, to be the highest in whatever ranks you put yourself in. But before that, prepare yourself for the hard work and be ready to win the battle of life. That's all I have for you today. If you found value in today's episode, make sure to leave a comment in the comment section down below and subscribe to the channel. And I'll see you again in the next episode. Peace.